22 जनवरी 2005 मुंबई के एक रेसिडेंशियल अपार्टमेंट के सोसाइटल सेक्रेटरी पुलिस को कॉल करते हैं क्योंकि रूम 405 में रह रही एक पॉपुलर एक्ट्रेस ने काफी दिनों से अपनी ग्रोसरीज एंड न्यूज़पेपर कलेक्ट नहीं की है। बट पूरे लिविंग रूम की अच्छे से तलाश करने के बाद जब तक दे मेक देयर वे टू द मास्टर बेडरूम, एवरीथिंग चेंजेस। I am Aditi and this is the troubling life of Parveen Babi.
मुझे अपने मन का गम नहीं है राजा बाबू, गम तो इस बात का है।
परवीन बाबी जी का जन्म 4 अप्रैल 1949 जूनागढ़ में हुआ था। एक नोबल फैमिली से जन्मी हुई परवीन बाबी अपने पेरेंट्स की 14 साल की शादी के बाद जन्मी थी। She was an only daughter and it goes without a say कि वो अपने पेरेंट्स की बहुत ज्यादा लाडली थी। बट सिर्फ 6 साल की उम्र में परवीन अनफॉर्चुनेटली लॉस्ट हर फादर एंड इस चीज का इम्पैक्ट उन्हें लाइफ लॉन्ग रहा। अहमदाबाद से पढ़ी हुई परवीन अपनी खूबसूरती एंड इंटेलिजेंस के लिए जानी जाती थी एंड इसी चीज के चलते उन्होंने एक बहुत ज्यादा अर्ली एज से मॉडलिंग स्टार्ट कर दी। एक बहुत ही ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल मॉडलिंग करियर के बाद उन्होंने 1973 में अपना बॉलीवुड डेब्यूट करा चरित्र मूवी के साथ।
सिर्फ आवाज सुनिए, एक औरत की आवाज आती है।
भले ही उनकी पहली मूवी फ्लॉप गई पर इस मूवी के बाद परवीन को एक मच नीडेड स्टार्ट मिला। सिर्फ 1 साल के अंदर अंदर परवीन ने 2 बहुत ही ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल मूवीज करी। ये मूवीज थी दीवार और मजबूर and these 2 movies will go down in history to become some of her most popularized roles. Throughout the 80s, Parveen became one of the most celebrated actresses in India. वो primarily जानी जाती थी अपने westernized and bold performances के लिए। इसी दौरान उन्होंने अमिताभ बच्चन जी के साथ 8 काफी सुपरहिट मूवीज करी जिसमें से कुछ थी सुहाग और नमक हलाल। And by the way, Amitabh Bachchan has basically became a running theme on this channel. तो अगर आपने मेरी रेखा जी वाली वीडियो पहले नहीं देखी है, so go check it out. Okay, back to the video. 1976 में तो यानी कि सिर्फ 3 साल के अंदर अंदर she became the first actress ever to land a cover on the Time magazine in US. Throughout her career, Parveen ji was known for doing taboo-some and controversial roles like being in living relationships, alcohol consumerism, as well as having a glamorous lifestyle, and this became a running theme of her career. She used to do a lot of westernized role जो कि उस टाइम पे काफी actresses नहीं करती थी and this basically set her apart from any other actress of her time. But all those haters were not gold in her life क्योंकि उनकी personal life में इस टाइम पे बहुत सारे struggles चल रहे थे। You see, Parveen was in a long-term relationship with Danny Denzongpa. And 4 साल के रिलेशनशिप के बाद ultimately they broke up and this has said to have some major impact on her mental health. एंड इसके बाद से उन्हें एसोसिएट किया जाता है डिफरेंट मेल को स्टार्स के साथ जैसे कि कबीर बेदी एंड अमिताभ बच्चन। बट वन पर्सन आई वुड लाइक टू मेंशन हियर इज महेश भट्ट। एंड फॉर दोज हु हैव नॉट वॉच्ड माय कंट्रोवर्शियल लाइफ ऑफ महेश भट्ट वाली वीडियो, यू नीड टू गो वॉच इट राइट नाउ. Because apparently Mahesh Bhatt's relationship with Parveen is said to be one of the most trauma-inducing life experiences of hers. And at this point, Mahesh was already married to his first wife and this was incredibly traumatizing for Parveen. Unfortunately, Danny के बाद से उनकी कोई भी relationship long term नहीं थी and this clearly had its toll on her mental health. And 1998 के बाद से everything went downhill in Parveen's life because she apparently disappeared from Bollywood in that year and people speculated that she was kidnapped by the underworld, which was just not true. Apparently she was having a mental breakdown जिसके चलते she needed to distance herself from the media. But the more she tried to run away, the media caught on to her and unfortunately all her deepest, darkest secrets were leaked in the press during this time. People speculated that she was suffering from paranoid schizophrenia, जो कि एक ऐसी mental health disorder है जिसमें लोगों को बहुत ही सारी चीजें दिखने लग जाती हैं जो कि actually नहीं exist करती हैं. But I cannot tell you whether that's true or not क्योंकि मैं एक mental health specialist नहीं हूँ. But what I can tell you is that इसके बाद से she started spiraling. She apparently made some major allegations against popular Bollywood stars like Amitabh Bachchan, as well as the royal families, Prince Charles, and other political figures like Bill Clinton, that they were all trying to conspire to kill her. And yes, when the media found out about these allegations, they were having a feast. Parveen even took the conspiracy to kill her wala claim to the courts, where she was ultimately proven wrong. And in her defense, all she had to prove her claims were these written, scribbled notes that she had made on a notepad. And again, these notes were just not concrete evidence for the courts to make any sort of conviction. Hence, the cases were dropped. These writings were very disturbing. It was majorly just her blabbering about how she thinks people are after her. And this was the last straw for Parveen because she just disappeared from Bollywood after this incident. And I personally do not blame her because I can understand that she was going through a very rough patch. And especially it didn't help that the media was literally hounding her about her situation, and it was just not the right space to be in. She started living a very reclusive lifestyle and उन्होंने हर किसी के साथ अपने सारे connections and रिश्ते तोड़ दिए थे, जिसके चलते not many of her friends even knew what she was up to. And this lasted up to the 22nd of January 2005. From the beginning of this video, jab a group of police inspectors along with the society's secretary found her body, Parveen had apparently died from diabetes and she had been dead for more than 3 days before she was found. And what's even more sad is that Parveen was actually wheelchair bound during the end days of her life, and जब उन्हें पाया गया था उनके पूरे रूम में distorted pictures, paintings and newspaper clippings भी पाए गए थे, which is just again a reflection of her declining mental state. Like, such a tragic end to such a beautiful mind and personality is literally heartbreaking. But unfortunately, Parveen ji की story सिर्फ यहाँ पे ही end नहीं होती है. Because apparently even after her death, Parveen couldn't rest in peace because उन्होंने Christianity को claim किया था. She converted into Christianity from Islam back when she was alive, but उन्हें बरी किया गया एक Muslim cemetery में, which was against her will. Now that combined with the fact that her living relatives hounded her property and there were major disputes about her estate after she died, and in the end everybody got what they wanted except Parveen, who just wanted to live a normal life as a normal person, but unfortunately she could not get that. And before we end this video, I feel like Parveen's life story is so incredibly relatable क्योंकि हम सब कहीं ना कहीं अपने खुद के demons से लड़ रहे होते हैं. It's just that Parveen's was rather public and she was just this good person who wanted to live in this not so good society. And that was it for the video, guys. Do let me know how you like this story and what do you think about Parveen's life as well as the role that media played in her demise. Me personally, I think that this one has to be the darkest case we have covered so far on our channel. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And with that being said, bye-bye.